How Hillary Lost. It's with a level of personal poignancy that I deliver this message. My life, from the age of 30 on, has been lived to a certain extent in the shadow of Bill and Hillary Clinton, who we first met when Hillary and I were both 30 and Bill was 31, and worked together closely, intimately for 20 more years, and then spent another 20 years as adversaries. And it really it's been an increasing inspiration to see how the rest of America came to understand what I saw in Hillary Clinton 20 years ago when I walked away from that particular table. And people used to say, how come you don't like Hillary? Nobody asks that anymore. Everybody knows it, and they know it better than probably I knew it 20 years ago. But they're gone. They've left the stage of our history. And ultimately, we have to understand that this election was not a verdict on Hillary Clinton's corruption. It had nothing to do with that. It was based on Donald Trump's surge and his message and the peaceful revolution that he brought to America. It was not a verdict on emails or anything like that. It was a verdict on Donald Trump. And these two characters, Bill and Hillary, who've come to resemble Rooster Cockburn and Mrs. Hannigan from Annie, the couple that are always trying to scheme to get Daddy Warbucks money and convince them that they're Annie's parents. The Rooster Cockburn and Mrs. Hannigan now thankfully leave the stage of history after one more attempt to get us to focus on them for 8 years, and their scandals and their lies and their evasions and their subterfuges leave with them, and they don't need to consume our country anymore. But there is a larger point in their scandals. The email scandal is about secrecy and about playing fast and loose with our national security. But the Clinton Foundation scandal is about bribery. And this bribery goes into every aspect of American political, corporate, and international life. So many foreign countries and officials are implicated, so many major corporate executives are implicated, and so many members of the Obama administration and of the American government at every level are implicated. And therefore, in a sense, this scandal is kind of its own nest of vipers. It really is its own denouement of this culture of corruption. Now, Obama, I believe, is going to pardon Hillary, pardon Bill, pardon Cheryl, pardon Uma, pardon Jake Sullivan, pardon this whole cast of characters we've come to know and not love. He's going to do that because he does not want that level of corruption exposed and to be understood by the rest of the world. That would be a real shame. That would be a real loss for our national and international growth and learning experience. There was not much to learn from Watergate. There's a vast amount to learn from the wreckage of the Clinton Foundation. And I believe that it's important that that process go forward. I was very disappointed in George W. Bush when the first thing he did when he came into office was basically turn off every investigation of Bill and Hillary Clinton. No investigation of the pardons, of the sale of pardons, of the various scandals that plagued that administration. No investigation of anything. Everything was turned off. And it was as if to say, these were the partisan issues I used to get elected. They accomplished their objective. They were like the pole that vaulted me over the bar, and now I throw away the pole and I celebrate my jump in peace. But that's not what they were. They were fundamental national tragedies and travesties that needed to be investigated. And so are the activities of the Clinton Foundation and this massive pay-for-play scheme of corporate political bribery that reached into every facet of American governmental life. And that needs to be outed. That needs to be examined. Those corners of our closet need to be fumigated and cleaned. And that's what's important. And I hope that Obama does not take that opportunity away from us by the wholesale use of his pardon power. Thanks for watching.